In the frozen expanse of the Arctic, where survival hinges on community and warmth, the Eskimos hold customs that may shock and intrigue you. Tonight, we delve into one such tradition, shrouded in both mystery and practicality. A tradition where hospitality takes an unexpected turn, where a husband's generosity extends beyond the hearth, and where the birth of a child becomes a cause for village-wide celebration. So prepare to be fascinated as we explore the complexities of Eskimo culture, where the lines between love, family, and survival blur. But that's not all. Don't forget to watch until the very end of the video, where we'll reveal some incredible tips on how you can experience the essence of Eskimo life, absolutely free. Hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more journeys into the heart of human culture. Number 1. Igloo, the Eskimos' snowy sanctuary. The home of the Eskimo people, you ask? Igloo, of course. So what's so special about these snowy domes? Igloos are ingeniously designed with half of the structure above ground and half below. This clever design helps trap heat more efficiently and provide stability against the fierce Arctic winds. It's like the igloo is giving a chilly high five to Mother Nature and saying, "Not today, cold weather." The igloo's dome shape isn't just for looks. It's the secret to keeping the heat inside. Warm air rises, and the rounded top of the igloo traps this heat, creating a cozy environment that can reach a toasty 10 to 15 deg. That's pretty impressive for a house made entirely of snow, right? Ever tried to light a fire in a closed room? It gets smoky real fast. That's why igloos have a small ventilation hole at the top. This allows hot air and smoke from oil lamps to escape, ensuring that the inside remains warm but breathable. It's like having a built-in air conditioner, but for snow. You might think thin walls would be a drawback, but not in this case. The igloo walls are just 5 to 10 cm thick, making them easy to build quickly. When the inner surface of the igloo warms up and starts to melt slightly, it quickly refreezes, creating a hard, ice-like surface that's incredibly durable. Don't miss out on more intriguing insights into Eskimo culture. Hit the like button, share with friends, and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Number 2. Offering women to guests. Have you ever heard of the Eskimo custom of dividing wives? Picture this: you're an Eskimo braving the icy tundra, and you share not just your igloo and resources, but also your wife. The customs of the Eskimos, particularly those in Chukotka, Russia, and Alaska, are both fascinating and perplexing to many outsiders. One of their most astonishing traditions is the practice of renting out wives for short periods. When an Eskimo man embarks on a hunting expedition, he is often accompanied by another man's wife. This custom, along with the practice of offering women to guests, has captivated and shocked the world. Eskimo women are known for their dark skin, strong personalities, and pivotal roles within their families. Eskimo men hold their women in the highest regard, considering them the best, and these women are always prepared to fulfill their cultural duty. In this traditional culture, allowing a wife to sleep with a stranger with the husband's consent is a profound gesture of hospitality. It represents a man's willingness to share his most valuable possession, his wife, with guests. Refusing such an offer is seen as a grave insult to the women of the family. Researchers have delved into the marriage practices of the Eskimos and suggest that this wife-swapping tradition may have originated from a desire to ensure the birth of healthy children by diversifying the gene pool. The origin of this custom, known as wife-sharing or exchanging wives, is as frosty and enigmatic as the Arctic itself. It's rooted in the Eskimo culture, where survival in the harsh environment took precedence over everything else, including modern concepts of marital exclusivity. In a land where polar bears and blizzards are more common than a warm, sunny day, having strong community ties was crucial. Sharing wives was a way to cement alliances and friendships. It was like saying, "Hey, I trust you with my life and my wife." Sharing wives helped reduce jealousy and potential conflicts within the group. When everyone is on the same social contract, there are fewer reasons for disputes over romantic interests. One of the most remarkable aspects of this custom is the emphasis on mutual consent. Unlike some cultures where women had little say, Eskimo wife exchanging involved the agreement of all parties. Women had a voice and a choice, and this mutual respect was fundamental to the practice. It wasn't about coercion, but about coercion and mutual benefit. Moreover, women who give birth to many children are honored by the whole village. In the harsh Arctic environment, where survival is a constant challenge, the birth and survival of children are crucial for the community's continuity. Infant mortality rates, due to inbreeding, harsh weather, and poor diet, make the birth of many healthy children a significant achievement. These women contribute to genetic diversity essential for the health and survival of the community. Renting out wives and offering them to guests as a gesture of hospitality? Mind-blowing. What do you think about these traditions? Would you embrace or escape such a culture? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We can't wait to read what you have to say. Number 3. A unique cultural perspective on sexual maturity. While many cultures perceive virginity as a one-time, all-or-nothing event, Eskimo culture views it more like a snowflake, unique and multifaceted. For the Eskimos, virginity isn't solely about physical intimacy. It's a holistic concept encompassing emotional readiness, mutual respect, and community values. They don't emphasize the loss of virginity, but rather the transition into a new phase of life. In Eskimo culture, the focus is on celebrating sexual maturity and the capacity to contribute to the community. Young people are encouraged to explore their sexuality in a respectful and consensual way, which is seen as a healthy part of growing up. This perspective stands in stark contrast to many other societies where virginity is often linked to expectations of purity and innocence. In contrast, the Eskimos view sexuality as a natural part of life and prioritize educating their youth about respect, responsibility, and consent within relationships. Number 4. The misunderstood term Eskimo. Many people refer to the Inuit as Eskimos, but this term is neither preferred by the Inuit nor connected to their cultural heritage. Researchers suggest that Eskimo was coined by the French or Danish, possibly meaning people who wear snowshoes or people who eat meat. However, today most Inuit consider Eskimo a derogatory term for their ethnicity. It's also important to know that Inuit is the plural form, while Inuk is used for an individual. Further exploring Eskimo cultural practices, let's look at their unique ways of expressing affection. It's a common misconception that Eskimos rub noses as a greeting. In reality, what is often referred to as an Eskimo involves pressing the nose and upper lip against the cheek or forehead and breathing in. This practice is called kunik and is a traditional greeting among Inuit, showing affection rather than being a standard greeting. Inuit people do not typically kiss on the lips as a greeting. Instead, they might use kunik to express affection, especially among family members such as children or parents. This practice involves not just the nose but also smelling each other's faces and hair, a gesture called se, which is integral to their cultural expression of intimacy and closeness. If you're intrigued by the unique customs of the Inuit, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Number 5. Why Eskimos eat raw seal set deadly traps for polar bears. In the Arctic, growing grains or vegetables is nearly impossible. Eskimos rely on gathering and harvesting naturally available fruits and vegetables, which they preserve for long-term use. However, these are not their main food sources. The Eskimo diet is a carnivore's dream, filled with raw seals, whales, and reindeer. This unique diet is not just about survival, but also packed with fascinating features. Eskimos have mastered the art of getting their nutrients from unconventional sources. Raw seal liver is a vitamin bomb, and whale blubber is the Eskimo version of omega-3 capsules. Forget your daily supplements. This diet has it all naturally. Eating raw meat isn't just about nutrition. It's a cultural experience. Picture yourself sharing a meal with an Eskimo family, learning to appreciate the delicate flavors of freshly caught reindeer. It's like sushi, but with a rugged Arctic twist. Living in the Arctic is no joke, with temperatures that make your freezer look like a sauna. Eskimos have adapted by consuming high-fat, high-protein diets to stay warm and energized. Their diet is crucial for them, as they believe that protein helps maintain strong physical health. So, how to get seals for food? Catching a seal isn't as simple as popping down to the local supermarket. Eskimos use harpoons and fishing rods, but what's really impressive are their unique traps. Imagine luring a seal with a piece of willow or whalebone. Talk about fishing with style. It's like the Eskimo version of using a fancy lure to catch the biggest bass in the lake. See, when summer rolls around, it's time for the Eskimos to shift their focus to land animals. Caribou and geese are on the menu, adding a bit of variety to their diet. Now, here's where things get really fascinating and a bit gruesome. Eskimos have a trick up their sleeve. They wrap a sharp piece of tendon into an S shape and hide it under the blubber of their prey. When a polar bear or fox gobbles it up, the blubber and tendon digest, leaving the sharp piece to pierce the stomach. Despite living in a world of giant animals and extreme cold, Eskimos are surprisingly small in stature, usually under 5'3". But don't let their size fool you. They're tough as nails, they have light brown skin, straight black hair, dark eyes, big faces, and high cheekbones. Basically, they're the real-life action heroes of the Arctic. Eskimo cuisine is not for the faint of heart. Their favorite dishes include seal meat, caribou liver, whale blubber, and fish skin. If you're a foodie looking for a new experience, this is next-level adventurous eating. Historically, Inuit also demonstrated their resourcefulness and adaptability by making armor from bones. This bone armor, often made from materials like caribou or whale bones, was essential for protection during hunting and conflicts. While they might not have engaged in battles like soldiers, they needed to protect themselves from dangerous animals and harsh environmental conditions, showcasing their ingenuity in using available resources to ensure their survival. Number 6. How they survive Arctic cold with fat-powered warmth. Let's start with their ability to withstand extreme cold. Eskimos possess a unique physical adaptation that allows them to endure frigid temperatures that would send most of us running for the nearest heater. With just a fur coat, an Eskimo can survive and carry on with their daily tasks in temperatures that plummet far below freezing. It's not just the adults, though. Even from a young age, Eskimo children are wrapped in fur, exposing only their eyes to the harsh environment. These children rarely get sick and adapt quickly to the icy ground. But what makes this possible? The secret lies in their genes. Eskimos have a unique genetic variation that allows them to metabolize fat exceptionally well. This means they can eat large amounts of seal fat, a staple in their diet, without worrying about heart disease. This fat also acts as an internal heating system, keeping their bodies warm. Scientists believe this gene variation developed around 20,000 years ago, providing long-term health benefits like lower insulin levels and reduced bad LDL cholesterol. Number 7. Dog Sleds. The Eskimos' land cruisers. When it comes to navigating the vast and icy landscapes of the Arctic, forget about cars or motorcycles. The Eskimos have mastered a mode of transportation perfectly suited to their environments. The dog sled. These aren't just any ordinary dogs pulling these sleds. They are specially bred companions, selected for their strength, endurance, and ability to thrive in harsh conditions. Their bright eyes and thick fur are testaments to their resilience and adaptability. A team of around 10 dogs can effortlessly haul a heavy sled across the frozen terrain, covering impressive distances of over 30 miles without showing signs of fatigue. The bond between the Eskimo and their sled dogs is one of deep trust and mutual respect. These dogs are not merely beasts of burden, but valued partners in survival. They are raised from puppyhood to be loyal, hardworking, and capable of navigating treacherous conditions. The dog sled is more than just a means of transportation. It's a lifeline in a land where distances are vast and the elements unforgiving. It enables the Eskimos to hunt, travel between communities, and maintain their traditional way of life in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. The rhythmic sound of paws on snow and the excited barks of the dogs are a familiar and comforting presence in the Arctic wilderness, a testament to the enduring ingenuity and resilience of the Eskimo people. Number 8. Bone armor, the Inuit's resilient defense. The Inuit people, renowned for their adaptability and ingenuity, historically crafted armor from an unlikely source. Bones. Utilizing materials such as caribou or whale bones, they fashioned protective gear that proved essential in their daily lives. While their battles may not have resembled those of organized armies, the Inuit faced constant threats from formidable predators like polar bears and the harsh, unforgiving Arctic climate. This bone armor, meticulously crafted and skillfully assembled, served as a shield against the dangers of their environment. It protected them from slashing claws and teeth during hunts, offering a crucial layer of defense in close encounters with powerful animals. Furthermore, it provided insulation against the bitter cold and biting winds, helping to prevent frostbite and hypothermia. The creation of bone armor highlights the Inuits' profound understanding of their surroundings and their ability to utilize available resources to their advantage. It speaks to their resourcefulness and determination to thrive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. Their legacy of innovation and resilience continues to inspire awe and admiration today, serving as a testament to the enduring human spirit. Number 9. Masters of Arctic Pragmatism. The Eskimos, inhabitants of one of the harshest environments on Earth, have honed the art of practicality to a fine point. They possess a deep understanding of the unpredictable and often unforgiving nature of the Arctic, and their survival hinges on anticipating challenges and taking proactive measures. One striking example of their foresight is the practice of leaving backup meat caches scattered across the tundra. These hidden reserves serve as a crucial insurance policy against the uncertainties of hunting. Should a hunting expedition prove unsuccessful, or harsh weather conditions make venturing out impossible, these strategically placed supplies can mean the difference between life and starvation. This level of preparedness is essential for thriving in a region where temperatures can plummet to a bone-chilling -50 degrees Fahrenheit. Yet, despite the constant challenges posed by their environment, the Eskimos carry out their daily tasks with stoicism and resilience. Their ability to adapt, plan ahead, and make the most of their resources is a testament to their remarkable spirit and their deep connection to the Arctic landscape. They are a living example of human ingenuity and the unwavering will to survive against all odds. Before we continue, I have a 10-second request for all of you. If you can help us out, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to us. In return, we promise to keep making the show even better for you. Deal? Number 10. Festivals, family, and the spirit world. Explore the rich traditions and lively celebrations of the people. Summer in the Arctic is a time of vibrant celebrations and bustling activity. The long days are filled with the sounds of laughter and the splash of paddles as the Eskimos gather for the summer festival. This season is all about community events, including thrilling kayak and Yupik boat races that showcase their exceptional maritime skills. But it's not just about fun. Summer is also the prime hunting season for seals, walruses, and whales. The Fall Festival is a time of gratitude and celebration, honoring the animals that have been hunted and the bounty they provide. Winter may be cold and dark, but it is far from dull in the Eskimo community. Festivals during this time include crafting tools from reindeer antlers, bear teeth, wolf fur, and whalebone, highlighting their ingenuity. Spiritual ceremonies are an integral part of winter, honoring spirits and ancestors. No festival is complete without delicious food, and the Eskimo people have some unique culinary traditions that are sure to intrigue your taste buds. One of the standout dishes is Yupik, often called Eskimo ice cream, made from seal blubber, fish, and caribou meat. It's a delicacy enjoyed during special occasions and communal gatherings. And let's not forget the hot tea and crispy fried donuts, essential comfort foods that bring warmth and joy even in the coldest weather. Picture the community gathering outdoors, sharing stories, sipping hot tea, and indulging in these delightful treats. In Eskimo society, men and women traditionally have distinct roles, deeply influenced by their environment and the necessity for survival. Men are typically responsible for hunting and fishing, providing the essential meat and blubber needed for sustenance and warmth. They utilize tools and weapons crafted from the materials available in their environment, such as bone, ivory, and stone. This not only includes the hunting of seals, whales, and other marine animals, but also the construction of igloos and other forms of shelter to protect against the extreme cold. Women, on the other hand, are primarily tasked with processing the hunted animals, preparing food, and making clothing from animal skins. Their skills in sewing and creating garments are crucial for survival, as proper clothing is necessary to withstand the frigid temperatures. Additionally, women are involved in gathering edible plants during the short Arctic summer and caring for the children. The belief in spirits and the afterlife is deeply ingrained in Eskimo culture. They hold that all living things, including humans and animals, possess souls that transition to another world after death. The spiritual belief manifests in various rituals and practices, including the way they handle the deceased. The bodies are often wrapped in furs and placed in stone circles, surrounded by tools and belongings to assist them in the afterlife. The controversial practice of leaving the elderly on ice floes is often misunderstood. While it has been sensationalized, it is not a widespread or common method of dealing with death in Eskimo communities. Instead, respect and care for the elderly are emphasized, and the community ensures they are supported until the end of their lives. The notion of sending elders away on ice floes may have originated from misinterpretations or artistic depictions rather than actual widespread practices. Eskimo children are considered treasures. Every Eskimo kid grows up knowing they're special, and it's not because of some fancy title or achievement. It's simply because they exist. Now that's what I call unconditional love. In Eskimo culture, punishment is as rare as a sunny day in the Arctic winter. Parents believe that a child's spirit is delicate and must be nurtured with care and kindness. So instead of grounding or timeouts, they opt for gentle guidance and understand how our kids grow up surrounded by a village. Grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, you name it. This multi-generational living means kids get wisdom from their elders, fun times with cousins, and lots of love from all directions. Who wouldn't want to grow up as an Eskimo child? Number 11. The Yupik, a culture at the crossroads. In the remote villages of Alaska, like Tununak on Nelson Island, the Yupik people, a subgroup of Eskimos, are facing a profound cultural challenge. While they have inhabited this region for over 6,000 years, the growing influence of modern Western lifestyles, brought in through the internet and satellite TV, is threatening their traditional way of life. Yupik elders are deeply concerned that their native culture is on the brink of extinction. As younger generations connect with the outside world, they seem increasingly detached from their ancestral roots. The conveniences of modern life, such as ordering supplies online from distant cities, are alluring, but they come at a cost. The traditional practices of hunting, fishing, and storytelling, which have sustained the Yupik for millennia, are slowly fading from daily life. Despite these challenges, Tununak and other Yupik villages are striving to preserve their cultural identity. Schools and community centers are working to teach the younger generation about their heritage, language, and traditions. There is a growing recognition that the survival of the Yupik culture depends on passing down these invaluable traditions to the next generation. The struggle of the Yupik is a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between modernity and tradition. As globalization continues to connect the world, indigenous cultures face the daunting task of maintaining their unique identity in the face of overwhelming change. The future of the Yupik, like many other indigenous peoples, rests on their ability to bridge the gap between the old and the new, to embrace the benefits of the modern world while holding fast to the wisdom and traditions of their ancestors. Tips to immerse in Eskimo culture without breaking the bank. Well, a trip to the Arctic might seem like a costly endeavor. There are numerous ways to experience the rich tapestry of Eskimo culture without emptying your wallet. Immersing yourself in their traditions, history, and way of life can be achieved through a combination of online resources, community engagement, and creative exploration. The digital age has opened up a treasure trove of information and experiences at your fingertips. Delve into the world of the Inuit preferred term for Eskimos through documentaries, virtual museum tours, and online exhibits. Many museums and cultural centers offer free access to their collections, allowing you to explore artifacts, artwork, and historical accounts from the comfort of your home. Additionally, numerous websites and YouTube channels provide insightful videos and articles about Inuit traditions, language, and contemporary life. Seek out Inuit communities and organizations in your area or online. Many communities host cultural events, workshops, and language classes that are open to the public. These events offer a unique opportunity to interact with Inuit people, learn about their customs firsthand, and even try your hand at traditional crafts or activities. Engaging with online forums and social media groups dedicated to Inuit culture can also provide valuable insights and connections. Immerse yourself in Inuit stories, music, and art. Libraries and online platforms offer a wealth of resources, from traditional folktales and legends to contemporary literature and films created by Inuit artists. Listening to Inuit throat singing or exploring the intricate patterns of their artwork can offer a deeper understanding of their cultural expressions. Embrace the spirit of resourcefulness that is central to Inuit culture. Try your hand at crafting simple tools or objects using natural materials, or learn basic survival skills inspired by their traditional practices. Even in an urban setting, you can adopt a more mindful and sustainable approach to living, drawing inspiration from the Inuits' deep connection to the environment. Remember that Inuit culture is a living, breathing entity, not a museum exhibit. Approach your exploration with respect and sensitivity, recognizing the challenges faced by Inuit communities in preserving their heritage. Avoid stereotypes and generalizations, and seek out authentic voices and perspectives. Immersing yourself in Eskimo culture is an ongoing journey of discovery. Embrace the opportunity to learn, appreciate, and celebrate the rich tapestry of their traditions. Whether you're exploring online resources, engaging with local communities, or expressing your creativity, remember that the most valuable experiences often come from a place of genuine curiosity and respect. The traditions of the Eskimo people, while seemingly unconventional to outsiders, offer a glimpse into a culture deeply rooted in survival, community, and mutual respect. The practice of wife sharing, though shocking to some, reflects their unique approach to hospitality, trust, and ensuring the continuation of their people in a harsh environment. It challenges our preconceived notions of marriage and relationships, reminding us that cultural norms are diverse and ever-evolving. As we conclude this exploration of Eskimo customs, we're left with a sense of wonder and a deeper appreciation for the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit. If you found this journey into the heart of the Arctic fascinating, be sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening explorations of cultures around the world. Remember, every culture has a story to tell, and there's always something new to learn.